Two janitors for Columbia University who claim they were held hostage in a, quote, highly coordinated attack last year when protesters broke into Hamilton Hall in the early morning hours of April 30th, 2024, are suing the protesters, the Free Press reported. Mario Torres and Lester Wilson tell the Free Press they're suing their alleged captors for battery, assault, and conspiracy to violate their civil rights. The lawsuit stems from a night that happened nearly 1 year ago when pro-Palestinian protesters stormed Hamilton Hall on Columbia University's campus, smashing windows and barricading doors just after midnight. Torres and Wilson were working the building that night and say the agitators had zip ties, duct tape, and masks. Torres told the Free Press he remembers looking up at the cameras inside Hamilton Hall and seeing coverings over the cameras, making him believe that this was a planned attack. Torres claims one protester offered him cash to leave the building, which Torres refused. And when he realized the protesters were becoming more violent, he begged them to let him out of the building, which they wouldn't do. He claims some of the protesters called him a Jew lover and a Zionist. We don't expect to go to work and get swarmed by an angry mob with rope and duct tape and masks and gloves. I was freaking out. At that point, I'm thinking about my family. How was I going to get out? Through the window? Torres told the Free Press just days after last year's attack. Wilson says when he came face to face with the agitators, they pushed him and rammed him with furniture. Torres got into a physical altercation with one of the protesters, a 41-year-old man named James Carlson. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg indicted Carlson for his alleged role in the takeover of Hamilton Hall, and he's currently on trial. Attorneys for Carlson refuted that he had used anti-Semitic language, telling the New York Post that he is of Jewish Armenian descent. The Columbia janitors say they suffered physical injuries in the takeover of Hamilton Hall and suffer from PTSD, which requires ongoing medical care. The two are seeking monetary compensation for their time out of work and to cover medical bills, according to the Post. Neither of the men have been back to Columbia's campus since the assault. For Straight Arrow News, I'm Lauren Keenan. For more on this story, download the Straight Arrow News app or visit SAN.com.